Boat 23. Boat 24.
Welcome to a new edition of the $125,000 Bojangles Pro-Am Team Tournament Trail. The bass tournament that allows a weekend angler to share in the limelight previously only enjoyed by the pros. Follow us as we travel around North Carolina as weekend anglers compete in a tournament with 2 levels of competition with a guaranteed $4,000 first place prize. Join us as we travel to Lake Gaston at Roanoke Rapids, Sutton Lake at Wilmington, Chowan River at Edenton, Neuse Trent at New Bern, Carr Lake at Flemingtown, and Roanoke River at Plymouth. Watch us each week with exciting weigh-in, fishing, and awards action as anglers compete for one of the limited slots in the prestigious Bojangles Classic. Today's show is brought to you by our proud sponsors, Bojangles, famous chicken and biscuits, the new sports shop, your outdoor sportsman headquarters, Shimano Fishing, North America's leading manufacturer of high-quality fishing gear, Mercury Marine, #1 on the water, and Triton Boats, we take American fishing. Now let's go to our host, Danny Joe Humphrey, to see where today's tournament will be. Hello, I'm Danny Joe Humphrey, and today we're on the second stop of the 2019 season, and we're in Wilmington, fishing Sutton Lake. Sutton Lake was created by CP&L Power to have water to cool their generators when they were generating electricity. It's really got a lot of fish in it. It's not a great big lake, about 2,800 acres, but it's got a lot of fish in it, ultra clear water. Today, the weather's good, the fishing should be good. So I want you to stay tuned. We'll be right back with today's weigh-in.
It's bow time at Bojangles. Come in today for a 3 Chicken Supremes dinner for just $5. Each Chicken Supremes dinner comes with 3 of our bold, craveable chicken tenders, your choice of fixin', and a fresh buttery biscuit. Plus, you'll get a free legendary iced tea. For a limited time, get Bojangles 3 Chicken Supremes dinner with your choice of fixin' and a biscuit for just $5. And don't forget that free iced tea. Bojangles, it's bow time, y'all.
At Mercury, there are no limits to the lengths we'll go to make sure you have no limits either. Unlimited adrenaline, unlimited fun, unlimited weekend. Except maybe having to go home eventually. Introducing the all-new V8 Mercury Pro XS. Light, quick, efficient. Mercury, go boldly.
At Neuse Sports Shop in Kinston and Cedar Point, we've got the gear for the outdoors. From our generous selection of bass fishing tackle to firearms, ammo, footwear, outdoor clothing, coolers, sunglasses, and live bait, Neuse has got you covered. So before you take off for that next big fishing tournament, come see us. We're Neuse Sports Shop on Highway 70 in Kinston, and our new Crystal Coast location on Highway 24 in Cedar Point between Swansboro and the bridge to Emerald Isle. Neuse, we've got the fishing gear.
Uh-oh. Hold him up there, son.
Tight, yep, and chase.
Chase. This is going to take the lead here, people. 1467. 1467. 1467. That takes the lead, boys.
Jason Parker and Luke Walker.
Okay. That's going to be the big fish for today so far. Put them in there. And which one are you? Jason? Okay, you're Jason Parker. And this does take the big fish right here. 607. 607. Then how many you got to go with it? 4 more. Let's put this one in the bag now. We'll weigh them all. That's your big fish. This is going to take the lead here, most likely. I don't know whether it does or not. What's leading, Tommy? 1467 is leading. Nope. This is 1447. 1447. That's close. You got the big fish.
What's the boat?
980. 90 rand. Somebody lied to you. Who told you you had a 4 pounder? I don't know, man. It's way close. That's really kind of out of my category. 11:26. It does take the lead. So. Got 5, hadn't you?
Yes, sir.
You did your part, didn't you? You did your part. 11:47. Men's shoe. Walker. How many you got here, son? 5 fish, 5 pounds. Uh-oh. What's leading? $14.67 was leading. Walker men's shoes, and his dad had 15.30. Let's hear it for him. 15.30. Congratulations, son. I'm proud of you, boy. I'm proud of you. You come around here to give me a ticket. How many you got?
5.
Let me see something. I think I saw something on your scales.
Oh, we can get.
That's second place right now, believe it or not. 13.41. Third place had 14 pounds.
It's bow time at Bojangles. Come in today for a 3 Chicken Supremes dinner for just $5. Each Chicken Supremes dinner comes with 3 of our bold, craveable chicken tenders, your choice of fixin', and a fresh buttery biscuit. Plus, you'll get a free legendary iced tea. For a limited time, get Bojangles 3 Chicken Supremes dinner with your choice of fixin' and a biscuit for just $5. And don't forget that free iced tea. Bojangles. It's bow time, y'all.
At Noose Sports Shop in Kinston and Cedar Point, we've got the gear for the outdoors. From our generous selection of bass fishing tackle to firearms, ammo, footwear, outdoor clothing, coolers, sunglasses, and live bait, Noose has got you covered. So before you take off for that next big fishing tournament, come see us. We're Noose Sports Shop on Highway 70 in Kinston, and our new Crystal Coast location on Highway 24 in Cedar Point between Swansboro and the bridge to Emerald Isle. Noose, we've got the fishing gear.
Introducing the most advanced, efficient predator on the water today. Triton's new XS series. Stalk your prey with hot new features like a solid-state fuseless stash with push-button start and support for 10-inch depth finders and new bow control with support for 8-inch depth finders. Prowl the deep with our most advanced drivability, maximum comfort, and an incredible hole shot. The new XS by Triton.
Okay, today I'm fishing with the boys that won the Car Lake tournament. We got Jimmy Routon and Neil Smith from Wilmington, and we're down at Sutton Lake. Sutton Lake is a cooling lake for the Progress Energy, and it's set up in a series of lakes designed to cool the water that goes into the plant. There's the plant there. But this lake is kind of like a phenomenon. Sometimes the fishing in it is awesome, and then it'll go for a year or two where it'll be terrible. But but they started closing the waters during the winter time, and it's really come back strong. Neil's got he hooks up first. I actually got there a little bit late, but that hurts. Later, about 45 minutes later, and I was anticipating the alarm clock didn't go off. So they had already caught a couple of fish.
A nose piercing. Look how big his head is, and his body ain't a whole lot of nut.
Post spawn. Caught them before I got there. Story of my life. But anyway, we had a good time and caught some fish. Jimmy's hooked up now. Wait till you see what he's hooked up on, what that fish fell for. Catfish, man. That's a nice one. Got a nice little fish, and he's on the infamous Alabama rig. That is, bait has swept the country for bass fishing. One of the tournament trails is totally outlawed. Claim you're fishing with more than one bait at a time. So Jimmy's kind of proud of this. He caught that fish. He made that particular Alabama rig, so he's real proud of himself. And you can catch more than one on it.
I've been seeing a lot of that out here.
There's not much visible cover to throw to out here in this lake. It's basically got plenty of cover, but it's all under the water where they cut the trees down when they built the lake. Jimmy's got another one, and it falls for the Alabama rig. That's the first fish I've seen caught on one of them. This is a water intake where they pump water in from the river to the lake. Jimmy's got one on here. This one he caught on a little finesse top water bait. But you can hear that wind howling. It is howling. Finally, Neil hooks up on something here. Pulling. One thing about fish in clear water, they're hard to catch, but they sure do fight. Jimmy nice enough to go down there and help Neil catch his fish. This one actually fell for the infamous Viva pencil, which is a finesse top water bait, little feather tail bait from Japan, balsa wood. Very, very hard to find. They quit making them. I was the importer of those baits. And very, very hard to find. Would be an understatement. Just snubbed it, didn't he? This one fell for a little crankbait that Neil was fishing. He fishes a crankbait kind of like other people fish a jerk bait, but it works. What's he doing? Hiding under the boat? What is it? Catfish? Look like catfish. Neil's got something on here. What you gonna do, don't you? Come right out there and tight line and jump off. Fish thinks he's hiding underneath that boat. He likes it. Boy, that wind is something out there today. Plus, it turned cold. You notice they got their coats on it. Temperature really dropped. That's a nice fish there. Mr. Neil got a nice one. And it too fell for the Viva pencil. Yeah, that's a good fish there. It's been taking 20 to 25 pounds to win a tournament on this lake. 5 fish limit. In fact, they've had some tournaments where there would be 5 people that the top 5 would have over 20 pounds. They fished a tournament the next day, and I think they finished 4th, and they had about 19 pounds, and the first place had like 24 pounds, but he had a 7-pounder. This little area we're fishing in here is that the fish are actually busting shad on top. Jimmy's got one. He put on a little, same little bait he caught that fish on a while ago, a little finesse top water bait. The shad just like, they're not that big. They're small little top water baits. Really, really work good. It's a nice fish there.
Is that my rod?
That's probably the biggest fish we caught for the day. Fish probably weighed 4 pounds, maybe a little more.
I can't find them.
Probably more. Trying to get the hooks out of them. That is a nice fish.
Yes,
I don't care where you catch it.
Smash it.
The Smashers. That's the nickname I gave him too. The Smashers. Team Smasher. Jimmy's got another one. Now that didn't falls for the
Look at the pencil in there.
Viva pencil again.
All the way, both hooks.
Well, we had a great time. That's a nice fish there. I don't know what that fish weighed, 3.5. Might go 4. He's nice. But we had a great time, just like I expected. So I want you to stay tuned. We're going to be right back. Right after these breaks with the awards.
It's bow time at Bojangles. Come in today for a 3 Chicken Supremes dinner for just $5. Each Chicken Supremes dinner comes with 3 of our bold, craveable chicken tenders, your choice of fixin', and a fresh buttery biscuit. Plus, you'll get a free legendary iced tea. For a limited time, get Bojangles 3 Chicken Supremes dinner with your choice of fixin' and a biscuit for just $5. And don't forget that free iced tea. Bojangles. It's bow time, y'all.
At Mercury, there are no limits to the lengths we'll go to make sure you have no limits either. Unlimited adrenaline. Unlimited fun. Unlimited weekend. Except maybe having to go home eventually. Introducing the all-new V8 Mercury Pro XS. Light, quick, efficient. Mercury, go boldly.
At News Sport Shop in Kinston and Cedar Point, we've got the gear for the outdoors. From our generous selection of bass fishing tackle to firearms, ammo, footwear, outdoor clothing, coolers, sunglasses, and live bait, News has got you covered. So before you take off for that next big fishing tournament, come see us. We're News Sport Shop on Highway 70 in Kinston, and our new Crystal Coast location on Highway 24 in Cedar Point between Swansboro and the bridge to Emerald Isle. News, we've got the fishing gear.
Well, we're down here today on Sutton Lake, and exactly 32 years ago in 1988, we had the first ever Carolina Fishing Fur team tournament on Sutton Lake, and that is a milestone. And we didn't have a fancy parking lot or anything like that. We didn't get harassed by the game wardens or anything like that. We just came down here with 100 boats, and we had a tournament, and everybody fished like the devil. And in fact, I remember Mike and Keith Garrell won that tournament. They were teenagers then, and that's how this whole thing started. And here we are back 32 years later. That's something to think about, to do it that long. But anyway, we got some money for you. We got the first awards we're going to give out is the amateurs, and our first person is, third place, we got Mr. Come up here, Kent Henderson and Jimmy Allred. They had 1026. They got third place trophy. You did not get a third place check, but they have a side pot now for $25, and you finished second, and you got $100. How about that? Let's hear it for them. You're gonna manage to get second in there somehow. In second place, I am. Need some trophies up here. Got Ronnie Rouse, his grandson here, Antonio. You love this lake, don't you, Ronnie?
Yeah.
Y'all do well down here all the time. Antonio caught all the fish? Well, how about that? Let's give him a hand. That's a great accomplishment. How old are you now, Antonio? 16. 16. When did you start? How old were you? 11? 10? 7. Man, that's pretty good, isn't it? It's amazing. Anyway, for second place, we got you $100, Ronnie.
Thank you, Dad.
We're proud of y'all. Congratulations, son. It's good job. Glad to have you fish with us. Come on up here. This is our grand winners today. We got Michael and Nicholas Moretti. They just got them a new boat.
Yep.
How about that? First tournament in a new boat. They had 1147. Got your check for first place in the division of 170. They got the first place side pot 150, and then they got this. They got the first place bragging rights. And I got to ask you something.
Right.
Did y'all catch a lot of fish?
I think we caught 9.
9?
Yeah.
Well, you had a good day.
Yep.
And we're all proud of you. We're glad to have you. And
Thank you.
congratulations on the new boat. Keep that streak running, all right? Okay, boys, our 10th place finishers today. Come on up here. Rory Norville, Junebug Barrel. They had 1220. Got your check here for $230. Good job. Thank you, Roy. And our 8th place team, coming up here, Mike Williams and Marshall Pater. You boys let me down here now, 8th. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I reckon I'm gonna have to disown you. You had 1253, and you won $330, boys. And whatever you do, it don't matter. You had a good time, and we always have a good time.
Thanks, sir.
And we appreciate you very much. Come on up here, Todd. Todd Tanner and W.T. Davis. Y'all had $1277 today. Got your check for $430. That ain't bad, is it?
No, sir.
Good job, good job. Kennedy's, come on up here. Y'all been waiting for this, ain't you? Is this your first big check with us?
Yep.
Jeff and Donnie Kennedy, are y'all brothers? Cousins? At 1305 was your total weight. We got your check for $650, boys. Ain't nothing wrong with that, is it?
No, sir.
That's good. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
5th place, Mike Phipps, Larry Thomas, the defending champions from last year. They let me down today. Had 1341. Got you a check here for $790. Got you another trophy to go with your collection. Probably got a room added on to your house. We're proud of you, boys, as always, and we appreciate you ever so much. Thank you. And what he really hates is this 4th team up here beat him out. Got Mike Lanier and Norman Mullinax for 4th place. Y'all had $1350, that's all. Got you a check for $890, boys. And then got you a bragging rights. And congratulations to you. Thank you very much.
Sutton Jinx is over.
Good. Come on up here, guys. I don't know y'all. Is this the first time you fished with us?
Yes, sir.
We're good. Where are you from?
Jacksonville.
We got Jason and Luke Parker. Who's who?
Luke.
Luke and Jason. Okay, father and son. Good deal. Well, you finished 3rd today with 1447. Check that check out right there, boys. You got $990. You like that?
Yes, sir.
Look at here. You got a 3rd place bragging rights. All right. And then guess what you got? You got the big fish. The big fish today was 605. That's $690.
Thank you.
That's about $1,600, guys. We're proud of you. Thank you. Thank you very much for fishing with us. And these are 2, I've seen them before somewhere. Last year it was a girl, though. It changed on me. Got Chase and Jason Tice. You boys had 1467 today. Second place. Can't fish first. Second's the next big thing. Got you a check here today. Look at that.
That's pretty nice.
$13.90. $13.90. Good job. Thank you there. And got you bragging rights right here. Thank you.
Thank you. Be careful.
Come on up here. I want y'all to give this group right here a special hand. Let's hear it for them. We got Mr. Walker Minshew. How long have you been fishing?
Since I can walk.
Since you can walk? When did you start fishing in
3
tournament?
years old.
When did you start fishing in
5
tournament?
years old.
5 years old? Well, I'm proud of you, boy. I'll tell you. Daddy, I want to tell you something. I know that you work out of state a lot, and I know that you drove all the way back from wherever you were to take this boy right here fishing. And I want to tell you, I'm proud of you, and you're getting what you just do today. Y'all won this tournament, and we got you a check. You had 1530. We got you a check here today. Check that out there. You like that? $4,000. Let's hear it for $4,000. You like that? Well, I'm proud of you, son. And you got the bragging rights here too. And I got to pick on you a little bit, Walker. Did you catch anything today?
Yes, sir. I caught 3.
You caught 3, and your dad caught 2. Wait a minute. Now you had 5.
Yeah, he had all the keepers.
Oh, he had all the kids. I wouldn't have told that. Let's hear it for him. One more time. Congratulations to you, boys. I am proud of you. Proud to know you. You should be proud of yourself.
Oh, I am.
That wraps it up for today. We had a perfect day to fish at Sutton Lake. Low wind, overcast skies, rain yesterday. Been a beautiful day down here to fish. And until next time, we'll see you out on the water. I hope you enjoyed today's show as much as we did bringing it to you. To view the rest of our shows, go to BOJANGLESProAm.com. To contact us for tournament information, call us at 252-527-0918 and we'll get the info out to you. Today's show is proudly brought to you by our fine sponsors, Bojangles, famous chicken and biscuits. It's bow time. The new sports shop, your outdoor sportsman headquarters. Shimano Fishing, Mercury Marine, #1 on the water, and Triton Boats. We take America fishing. Tune in next week at the same time for another edition of the Bojangles Pro-Am Team Tournament Trail. Okay, we got a big one coming.
We ain't got a big one coming.
Uh-oh. Look at that toad.
Good winner.